Okay, today we are going to see about how to um, mm, just consider inside an array if some elements are repeatedly existed, that duplicate elements counts, how many duplicate elements are there. For that, to access each array value, I'm going to use this for loop for open bracket I is equal to 0 semicolon I less than size semicolon I plus plus. And inside this for loop I'm going to write some statement. Int flag is equal to 0. This flag value going to check whether the number is whether the number is whether the number is repeated or not. So initially it's going to be 0. Next, to check each numbers, I'm going to use this loop. In this loop, initially we are going to check what number, 0th index value number. So if 0 comes here, so I equal to 0, j equal to 0. If this value, if first two values remain same, means up to where it need to search from I only. I need to search for up to I. Here first condition we don't need to search. So that's why this condition will completely break comes out, because j and if both the values 0 0 means what will happen, this condition will become false completely. Next it will comes to the next loop. In this loop now, so one count, this person count 1, so count 1 means so the value is presented one time. So k I plus 1, so it needs to check the next element is present or not. So it's going to check the next element present or not. So if presented means if I value, if ith 0 value is equal to the next value is equal to means it will count, otherwise so it's going to check next values are 6 or not. If not means here it will write what number it is, array of 5, and this presents how many times it exists. So likewise this loop will work. Next question. Next, what is the question? Means I need to rotate this values. How I can, what is mean by rotating? Rotating is nothing but I need to reverse this array 10, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10, 10 without declaring without using another array. So how is this possible? Means how we can able to swap this values means first I am going to declare I is equal to 0, and then size up to size with size divided by I2. Okay, divided by 2. In temp value I am going to store this 10 value. After successfully in the store in the 10th value here, next this value I am going to replace 40 here. How I can able to why 2 means, because if 4 means 2 times need to run. So for the purpose only I am doing like this. So here 0, so 0 to value going to store in this temp value. Next this array 40 to value, I have 40 to value. How I am saying array 40 to value means size minus 1, size minus 1 is what, 3. So here index value is 3 and the I is equal to 0, so 3. So this value going to assign here, and this 10 value going to assign here with the help of this temp. as same as and it's going to check for next second value also, 20th value also. So 20th value going to store in this temp variable. After storing this 20 in the temp variable, what actually going to happen here means this 30th value, right, so array value going to assign here. So how this value declared means, because it's going backwards means, so -1 minus I. So 3 minus 1, see 3 minus 1 and 2, so it becomes 2. So this value declared here, and then in this value I am going to store temp value. So this is how we can able to store the values. Next I am going to rotate this elements. Rotate means nothing but 20 goes here, 30 goes here, 40 goes here, and finally 1 comes, 10 comes here. How we can able to write a code for this? Here this is the logic. For j equal to 0, I'm taking why I'm taking initially j is equal to 0 means, because if user wants to run how many types of looping, how many types the user wants to rotate the elements. So why I am doing like this means, because after if we rotate 4 times means the same value going to repeat. After 100 times also same value going to repeat. After 200 also same value going to repeat. So this repeating so if it is same rotation value going to happen. So if we done all these steps means time complexity will increase. How we can able to reduce the time complexity? Time complexity can be reduced by using if we take modulus of 4 or 4 means so if any reminder comes means if no reminder comes means loop will becomes false, and the same statement will starts to print. So here if user entered 2, what really happens means, if size is 4, user 2 means 4. So int temp same as I am going to store the temporary value of first value here, store it here, and again I am declaring a loop. What is I am going to declaring a loop means, because last this value going to store in this value and this value going to store. So array of I is equal to array of I plus 1. So this is how all the values going to store. Finally the temp value going to store in size -1. So this is how we can able to write the logic for this code. Thank you.